You're giving very much shoulder tonight.
Am I?
I mean, I feel like I gotta slide in.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby.
It's okay. How's the lighting? Is the lighting okay for y'all?
Lighting good over here on this end.
Oh, okay.
Your phone's in my way.
You just want my Instagram people just see you, or?
No, I haven't seen it. There we go.
Well, I always be laughing all hard. What was you talking about the last show? Because
Everything.
apparently I was laughing super hard.
Here we go. All right, everybody. Hello and welcome to the F What You Thought podcast. I'm your host, Larry Gilbert. I'm your host, Larry Gilbert. This is the co-host, Kashonda Gilbert.
Hey.
And tonight we're going to be discussing boundaries, establishing boundaries, right? So, yeah, without further ado, let's get it popping. Let's get right to it, right? All right. So, have you ever had that one friend that just do too much, right? All the time, just always doing too damn much. You give them an inch, they take a mile. Like, you try to help them out, and they just really abuse that help. We're gonna talk about those people tonight because it needs to be addressed, right? It needs to be addressed.
If you feel like we need to talk about
it, needs to be addressed, like for real. Like, hey, it's out of line out here. The way people are, the way people try to take advantage of each other, it's crazy. Like, you just cannot fathom how this works, right? You cannot. At the end of the day, you help somebody out, and they just take your kindness for granted.
Look,
we've had to have it so many times.
The people want to know exactly who you're talking about. Now, you don't have to name no names, but give us like a story, give us a situation, give us like an initial. We want to know.
So this one time,
okay,
I was looking out for this real loser cat, right?
No.
It is what it is. Okay. Actually, I did it twice. So first time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me. Try to help the cat out, man.
Shame on me, not neither time. I told you.
I told you some moments.
I want it.
Okay, you want it? Yeah, you told me. So yeah, so now here we are. But long story short, gave a guy from my lodge, or my old lodge, a helping hand. Dude been homeless since I've known him. You know what I'm saying? It's like you think you're trying to get somebody a leg up, and they just cannot get it right. They can't get right. You ever can't get right? So you give them the opportunity, you give them all the tools they need for success, and they just cannot do it right, right?
I mean, when the thing like that is, you kind of have to look at their situation, right? And you have to just kind of analyze why that person is in that situation, right? Because there is absolutely no reason in the world why somebody should be homeless for 10 years and living off of people for 10 years.
That's AMO.
That in itself should raise all type of red flags, and you have to understand that as an adult, you don't have to raise anybody. Their parents should have done that. It's not your job to make sure. But
you call yourself being a good friend, right? And you don't expect somebody to take full advantage and abuse the privilege of being your friend. But that's kind of what happened in this situation. We allowed this cat to move in. I didn't really know the history of him like that either. Like found out that the cat was the second time around found out that he was wanted for some kind of sexual misconduct out of Louisiana. Like for child pedophilia or something like that. Found that out from the chick he was dating at the time, So that was a shocker to me. And then I got you around my kids, which made me start wondering, like when the cat asked me could he move in the second time around, and I told him no. Why would you get so mad if you got so many homeboys out here that's single and got a couch for you to lay on, right? You spending weekends at my house on the couch, me and my wife trying to go out and do things, and you getting mad because we doing stuff.
No, it wasn't. Let's clear that up. This person has never been left at our home.
Not by our kids.
Yeah. Never.
But I'm saying.
So that needs to be clear.
Yeah,
and I told you from the get-go that something was off. I was like, this is weird. Ain't no way in the world that a grown person with no kids wants to live with somebody who has children. That's weird.
That is weird.
Didn't I say that?
That's very weird. But yeah, you said it. And it's true. I mean, but how was I to know?
Because I said it.
Because you said, what that mean? Because you said it.
Because I said it.
But look, you been wrong before.
Never. I ain't never been wrong about nobody. Who was I wrong about? Yeah. And he swear that sometimes I'm mean, but it's always more so because somebody is weird. Like, you giving off weird energy. So, you know. And here's another thing. Let's talk about people crossing boundaries, since that's kind of where we're at, right?
Yeah.
People stepping over boundaries. Okay, so this is a thing that a lot of single women do not understand. If you are having a conversation with a married man, I don't care how cool you think y'all are, don't you ever ask that married man for no money. Don't you ever ask him for nothing, not to change your tire, not to hang up a curtain, nothing. Okay? Do we not understand that? Do y'all not understand that as single women, that you don't ever ask a married man for nothing? You go to the woman. As a matter of fact, you don't even say hello to him first. You say hello to the woman. Do y'all not understand that? Like, is that a thing? Because you can't be my husband's friend first and then all of a sudden think you can be in the picture and then try to be my friend. No, I don't want to be your friend, because who even are you, and what are you doing? What are we doing? It's weird. It's weird energy, and those are the ones that I be like, nah, I don't like her. And he be like, you don't like her for no reason. No, I got reasons, because off top, she's weird. She's weird, and she's asking me, so why she calling you so much? What does she need? Because you are not her daddy.
Sound like, I don't know.
What? Ask me.
Ask you what?
Ask me. Whatever it is that you want to ask, because I'm here. Oh, okay. Don't give off nervous energy. I want
nervous
you to
energy. I know nervous
jump
energy.
In.
Hey, I'm letting you rant right now.
I ain't ranting. It's double dutch.
No,
I just
rant.
No, it's boundaries. Like, a lot of people do not understand that.
There, you know, and in the past there have been situations where somebody completely crossed the wrong boundaries and gave out the wrong signal, you know, and then it was talked about as if it was something more than what it was. So it can happen. You got to be careful how you do things on that situation.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, you should never, like, slide nobody no money without, you know, talking to your wife or whatever, because then they feel like, oh, you slide me some money. I don't care what it's for. Gas, food, snacks, goddamn Little Debbie's. I don't care what it's for. A man, you should never give another female money. You should never give another female money. And a woman should never, ever ask for a loan from a married man. You shouldn't do that. Like, what? What is going on? Somebody ask me so I can tell you.
What's going on? Because I'm going to ask you. What the hell is going on?
Somebody asked me.
I'm somebody tonight. What are we doing
here?
So
I can tell you. Because why are you asking a married man for anything? You ask his wife. Okay? Nothing. Not a piece of gum. Do you hear me?
Right? I tell you what.
Not to air your tire up. Do you hear me? Call your daddy.
Sound like somebody going into some personal stuff around here, but
cause what?
This ain't a personal show.
It's personal.
Since we're doing it personal,
I'm just saying these are boundaries, and I'm just saying that some people.
You choosing now?
I'm choosing right now. It's important that people understand.
Is it?
Boundaries. Even your friend, right? The boundaries were the fact that you had a family, right? Mm-hmm. And he asked to move in. In that moment when he asked to move in,
we saw the writing on the wall when the brother started talking about he losing his job again. Like, bro,
that's a husband-wife situation. Like, that's
how you gonna ask me that
situation.
question? Exactly.
Yeah. Off top, I knew something was weird, and I was like, I kept saying, no, and you're the nice one. You were like, oh, he's going through something. I'm like, that's a grown man. Like, I am a mother of 4. I do not care about another grown man or grown woman going through nothing, because that's not my responsibility in life. It's your mama and your daddy's responsibility. I ain't your responsibility. You're not my responsibility.
You know that nobody fuck with him, and we didn't know why though. You know that. You know that nobody fuck with him, and now we understand why.
You just be wanting to friend everybody. You that dude that was picking up stray cats. You know, oh, look at the cat. And I'm like, babe, the cat got fleas. The cat's dirty and mangy.
I'm not I ain't rolling with you with that. We're not gonna do that.
You're just such a nice guy. You're such a nice guy.
I have been, but I'm not really now.
Yeah. Straight.
Yeah. So, I mean, it happens. You try to be nice to people, and they take full, complete advantage of it. And that's just one of those things that people do if you let them, you know. So you just got to actually speak on it when you see it happening, right?
That happened to me too. Like, I don't know. That happens
to you a lot.
A lot. Because
you're so damn friendly.
No, it's not because I'm friendly. I think it's because, let me tell y'all about a Taurus, okay?
You friendly.
If y'all don't know, I'm not friendly. Off top, I'm very observant. And people think that I'm quiet, but I'm watching you. Like, I'm watching the way you move. I'm watching how you communicate. And I'm just saying, like, I'm not friendly like that. I'm really, really not.
Friendly.
I'm friendly to you because you're my husband. But I'm just not friendly like that. Like, I'm watching how you moving, you know? But people seem to think that because somebody is quiet around them, that they're a quiet person, and that's just not the case.
That is the case.
I'm very picky about who I converse with. You know, that they're a quiet person. Like, if I see you sitting up there pouring out your soul, and you got so much negative energy, and it's just negative, I don't want to talk to you. You hear me? You gonna find me moving around. You're doubling that up.
I'm sorry.
Why are you doing that?
There you go.
Anyway,
yeah. So anyway, y'all, my bad. Little technical difficulties on my end because I was checking things out. But long story short, yeah, man. This cat, man, y'all watch out for him because the brother is like 50, still moving around, mooching off people, doing things like that in the DFW area. Call himself D Mills the show. I mean, come on, bro. I'm gonna put a name with it. I'm talking about D Mills. If you ever met this cat, then you would know him. The cat is a user from day one. He don't have no respect, no boundaries, man. And I mean, he was so jealous of me and my family. He pulled some scandalous stuff and owed me a whole lot of money right now. Then he changes his number and runs off. You know, you find out. You know, I blame myself because I did not know what kind of people I had around my family. I found out he was a cokehead. I mean, all kinds of stuff. The man could have killed us in our sleep on one of the nights he was spending the night over here, you know?
And see, I think that's the difference between men and women. Like, women are not so quick to invite another woman to just stay with them. And I mean, just period. We're not so quick to be like, oh, girl, you down on your luck? You can come stay with me.
That ain't true. I've seen that happen a couple of times with a couple of different women. Yeah.
You've seen that?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it's normal. So
yeah, you're different.
I'm not like that.
As friendly as you are, you still,
I mean, I'm funny about my people. I'm funny about my family. Like I don't know what type of situation you're in. I don't know, I don't know who you. I mean, I'm just not quick to just invite females to live with me. Period. I can't tell you one that I have invited. I can't.
It be that way sometimes.
But like, I'm trying to figure out with y'all. What do you? No, with you. Let's talk about you. What?
Talk about me for
were
what?
You thinking?
Why are you talking about me?
I'm just like, what was on your mind? What made you say, you know what, this person is having a hard time?
Because I was raised that way, to be a good person. You know, when you're raised to be a good person,
hey, cousin,
people tend to take advantage of that, right?
You were raised to be a good person?
Yeah, I was raised to be a good person.
I can't be part of this podcast if you're going to lie.
You don't think I'm a nice person?
What?
Wow.
No, it's not that. It's just you talking about you was raised to be a nice person. You was raised in Kansas City, Missouri.
What?
It's nice people in Missouri?
Yes.
Where they at?
They all over that mother.
Tap in.
Don't do my city, man.
All y'all care about is the Chiefs. That's it.
Hey.
Kansas City Chiefs. When we went down there, all I saw was Kansas City Chief flags flying high. Every house. Every house.
Hey, that's how we get down. You know, you can't be mad at her. And I want to apologize to our friends because last night we were supposed to go to their party, and I was completely exhausted, man. I am so sorry. I'll make it up to you guys. Happy birthday to Tasha. Tasha Rashid. Sorry about that. Would have made it, but I couldn't last night. Sorry.
And guess who was fully dressed and ready to go? Me. Was ready.
So you want to do that now? We really want to do this right now? But anyway, let's get back to the point. Let's get back to the point at hand, though. Boundaries, man. People cross them more frequently than they know. You know, you never know. And a lot of us are guilty because we let people cross boundaries and we don't speak on it immediately.
Oh, I'm like that. You know what? I am like that because
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's the thing. I've seen it with a lot of my family members, though. It's like we let people do stuff to us. Right.
Yeah. But damn, man, come on, man. Don't do me like that, cuz. I was tired, man.
I was ready, okay? I was so excited because they had like a little karaoke situation and the food was bomb and Larry was just laying down watching Aquaman, okay?
I was tired. I went to sleep.
But don't say you want
See, now you crossing the boundary. I spoke and I apologize. See, this is when you got to speak on somebody crossing boundaries, right?
Let me tell you, your cousin, I was
she
talking about
boundaries.
Her.
Yeah.
Cousin, who you with?
Yeah, all right, cuz I appreciate it. Yeah, she was fully dressed, but I was tired, man. You know, it happens, and people got to respect that boundary. When I say I'm tired, that's just what it is. I'm tired.
Who is people? Me?
Yeah. This is it. Weird. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, you want me to sugarcoat it? Hey.
It was like, I'm about to go back. I'm about to get up. So
I was trying. I was really, really trying, man. It just wasn't going to happen for me last night for whatever reason. I tried so hard.
Yeah. It's okay.
I tried very hard, so I just hope. But, you know, we were talking about crossing boundaries, right? Stay on subject. I apologize. That was what it was. We're going to stay on the subject. People cross boundaries. And when exactly is the time that when exactly do you feel like you cross a boundary? Like let's talk about the generational gap between everybody today, right? So let's say you're talking to some youngster in the streets, right?
Okay. Female.
They doing something. It don't matter.
Okay.
They doing something wrong, something disrespectful that you as an elder see as disrespectful, and you speak on it. Are you crossing a boundary? I mean, because now
mind your business.
Yeah, and that's how they feel. But back in the day, they wasn't like that. If they were doing something they shouldn't have been doing, it was okay to address the situation and correct them, right? It was called corrective action right then and there. You took charge.
Are you the police?
No, and that's what we're doing, trying to stop the police from rousing them up and locking them up.
Wait
right?
a minute. Give me an example of you as an adult feeling the need to correct another young adult. Like, why would you step in and give me an example? Because I don't want to.
I haven't really had a chance to do it here recently, but I have. I mean, there was a corrective situation years ago. I was at the theater with my daughter, and you know, it was pretty packed that night actually. Mm-hmm. A bunch of teenagers out there. I met there with my daughter, and she was a young girl. She was a kid. Yeah, that is love, man. You gotta love all the kids, man. All the kids, and at this point, I had to go to the bathroom, and I was going to take my daughter to the bathroom. And you know how the theaters have the double doors, and then they got the little walkway in between where you come in, and then you go through another set of doors to go into the actual theater.
Yeah.
Okay, so we came out, and this little boy had this little girl bent over, and they were screwing right there in that walkway. I walked their asses to security and made them call their mamas and tell the mamas what was going on. Because that was disrespectful, and furthermore, my daughter saw that.
Right, so that's good for you, but you have to look at it like this. Let's put this in a different context.
Ain't no different context.
Well, let me tell you, because now
disrespecting herself and allow some little boy to disrespect her as a dad.
As an adult.
But as a dad, I don't want to hear that as an adult. As a dad,
You should have went to the You should have went to the people at the movie theater.
What? By the time I came back, the little girl would have already been pregnant.
But what if the dude had a gun and he
I had
shot
a gun
you?
too. So what?
Do you get what I'm saying?
I'm just saying. Do you get what I'm saying? This was a long time ago. This ain't like today's time. Today's time versus back then. We talking about in like the early 2000s, like 2000.
Even then, what if he would have felt? What if he would have felt the need to shoot you because why you in his business? Do you see what I'm saying? You were in a grocery store and a young black kid was running in and out because the other friends who were outside were acting up, playing around.
And that's how people get hurt.
We aren't doing this. Yeah.
And you're right. True. That's how they get hurt. Running in and out of the store.
Kids, yes.
Yeah, they get hurt that way.
But Larry is talking about, like...
It doesn't matter. It does not matter. That situation is the exact same.
I will correct little
kids.
They
were kids too.
Oh. Were they
That's
teenagers?
What I'm saying. They were like teenagers, like 13, 14.
That's still kind of in the danger zone.
Nah. But what she said, I understand, because if they running out of grocery stores, you got people walking around, right? So if I'm walking around and you running in and out of the store and you bump into me and knock me down, then what?
Yeah, with little kids, I'm like, hey, where's your mama?
She didn't say they were little kids. He had friends outside, babe. I think they were...
Teenagers?
Were they teenagers? Or were they, like younger kids, like 7, 8?
She said he looked at her and said, yes, ma'am, and stopped playing. Okay.
See, sometimes that's all they need.
And it's all about how they're raised, though, too.
But it is a crapshoot when you're doing that.
Exactly.
See, they were teens.
High school. Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I mean, it's all about how you come to them, too. You know what I'm saying? Some adults are ignorant when they go to people, and it's like, man, y'all stop all that effing playing, blah, blah. If you go to a kid like that, man, that's automatically disrespectful.
But we have to correct them. The reason they act the way they do is because they don't have direction. That's true.
Exactly. People are scared to address the decision. I mean, they're scared to address that situation anytime. Like, most people are afraid of the teenagers, and we gotta take it back. If we don't, then they'll always and forever cross boundaries that are not meant to be crossed.
My thing is, where's your mama? Where's your dad?
It doesn't matter, babe. We are their mamas and daddies. See, you giving Gen X vibes. You giving, I'm gonna mind my business if they doing something. At the end of the day, as an adult, it's our place to say something.
We do have to correct and educate them, y'all. But listen, everybody is from somewhere different, okay? In Kansas City, if you correct one of those teens,
when they're in your presence, they are your child. They are our children. That goes back to the business. That goes back to the village. The village raising a child.
Yeah, but I mean, we do have to work together to figure it out. You're right. And the thing is, if everybody took a stand and corrected the kids, then yes, it's okay. But listen, you also have to be careful. You have to be careful and you have to be mindful of what type of child you're talking to, right? You got to assess the situation, okay? Because these kids will shoot you and keep you pushing, right? Do you get
like
what
I said,
I'm saying?
it goes to how you approach them.
Yeah.
But if they like, F you old man, get the F out of my face, I'm done. All right, you got a young brother.
I'm talking about that one. The one that's like, F-U-B, mind your business.
Well, then I'll mind my business, but I'm going to let you know.
Mind your business. They out there too.
Yeah, they out there because...
But you got the ones that will say, yes, ma'am.
But you can't blame the children. We really can't blame the children. We got to blame... It starts at home. It starts at home.
But if they're out in public, who we blame?
It starts at home.
You're right.
It's the approach, and it's all about how they're raised at home. Sometimes they could have a
AK.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, man, at the end of the day, we gotta stop acting so afraid of our kids, because it's not really crossing a boundary if you're showing some kind of concern, right?
Other people's kids. Yeah, we're educating them. Yes, we're going to educate the children. But y'all, listen.
That's what you thought, man. We got to step up and step into somebody's life. If you can reach 1 or 2, you might have saved a life. Somebody reached out to me when I was a youngster like that. You know what I'm saying? And I turned my time to boxing. Coach reached out. I was a hell of a boxer. But
you was a bad kid, though?
No, I wasn't bad. I was misunderstood. But in my haste, I couldn't leave the street life alone, even though I was trying to do something positive. And I was doing something positive, but I ended up getting shot. So that was the end of that boxing career, and I was good too.
And you was shot by another kid.
By a so-called friend of mine. Yes, I was. This is true.
Do you blame his parents for not raising him right?
I don't know his parents. He didn't even know his parents.
Said it's better to reach out, Karen, like, because the police are not usually approaching them with love. That's true. You're right.
The police are gonna kill him.
You're right.
Especially a young black kid. They aim to kill him. They try to get him out of the streets.
You're right. That's something we need to do inside of our household and prepare them for what is to come. Right?
It's like in our neighborhood. Like, this neighborhood is great because it's like a little village over here, man. All these people, they stick together, you know, and I just love that. You dig? I love the way they stick together. So, I mean, they look out for each other's kids around here.
Love. Yeah.
What you got to say, son? I know you want to add something. You off screen, but I mean, what you want to say? Because you looking. My 22-year-old son, he might have something to add to it because he's out here every day dealing with these people, man.
That's true, but you know what, Lavarian? Okay, so you're 22. If you were doing something that you probably didn't have no business doing in public, and some random adult, mind you, adult older than you, approached you and corrected you, what would be your response to that?
My response, just because I got a bit of respect, would be to, you know what I'm saying, I guess listen to them a little bit, but nowadays you can't run up on the young dudes. Like,
yeah.
You tell them nothing. If you ain't they direct and relative, you can't be telling people what to do. That ain't your kids.
Yeah, and we get that, but
it's been going on, so it's been going viral because these kids got switches.
Yeah, and they are like situation.
Okay,
situation in Kansas City. Situation in Kansas City. Older guy was in the store. Mm-hmm. Young buck asked him, "Hey man, you got some change?" The old man told him, "Well, not on me, but I might have $1 or $2 in the truck." Mm-hmm. The young boy followed him to the truck, shot him down in the truck, and took his wallet. Just robbed him right there. Shot him with an AR pistol.
Who do you blame?
Probably his parents. Because here's the thing. I'm a fan of the corporal punishment, right? And what that means is if my child does something wrong, I'm going to whoop him. Okay. Because he needs to understand that that is nothing compared to what is to come in life if you continue to break these rules. You understand? It's like you got to teach him that there has to be boundaries. If he crossing boundaries constantly and there's nothing happening to him, then he's going to be a disrespectful man. And what happens to disrespectful men is they often end up in the penitentiary.
Well, you're right, because if they don't have respect for their parents, then when they go out into the world, at school, then they're not going to respect the teachers, they're not going to respect the police, they're not going to respect anybody. So I do understand that part of it. So
we got 5 kids. And I think we did a pretty good job.
First of all, don't let me keep saying we got 4 kids, then you say we got 5 kids. Everybody like, where the extra kid come from and why she didn't know?
Because she's a big girl. She's 32.
They like, how she don't know it? Y'all together.
I mean,
the tea of it all.
Yeah, we got 5 kids though. You know, so yeah, it is what it is.
Got 3 grown kids.
Yeah, 3 grown.
2 little.
Yeah, you did. I mean, I'm proud of the oldest one, my oldest son. I'm proud of him, you know, and I'm proud of my girls. They doing good.
Anthony laughing because he was thinking the same thing. He was like, "How is it that she keeps saying 4 and he keeps saying 5?"
I had 1 prior to, you know.
The tea of it all.
Yes, I had 1 prior to. So we don't do stepchildren or we don't put step titles around here. My kids are my kids. You know what I mean? So
So, Lavarian, I get what you're saying as far as the adults need to just be careful in approaching the new generation of kids or new generation of young adults because
they out of line.
They have less respect, is what he said.
Yeah, it goes viral every day. They be like, check them at the door.
Check them at the door.
What does check them at the door mean?
That means they reckless.
They got that heat on them, man. They walking through with switches and they shoot up the party, man. Then we wonder why we ain't got nothing. And that just kind of leads into the next topic at hand tonight. You know, why would we work so hard to make sure our children don't grow up in the ghetto, don't grow up in poverty, only to move to a good neighborhood and then have the value of that neighborhood brought down
by your kids,
by
oh,
melanated children? Because I don't, like I said it before, I don't identify as a black man again. I said that. I identify as a dark complected man. I'm just a man.
Tell me what you're talking about when you say move to a new neighborhood and
like you work all your life, right? You work hard. You want to move your children to the best neighborhoods, right?
Oh,
and there's other parents just like that. But then they get out to that neighborhood and something drives the force. They just get violent. They get crazy. They bring the value of the neighborhood down. They start carrying guns for what?
Why?
Join gangs. Why would they join gangs? Why would they do any of that?
No, not that. The people were the people before they moved there. You're not going to change who you are because you moved to a new location. You have to change who you are first.
But the point is, what I'm saying, I guess, is what's happening in these situations is they're bringing down the value of the land, right? You might move into a neighborhood, buy your house, $400,000. 8-9 years from now, the neighborhood done got so bad that the value of the land is plummeted, and somebody come buy all that land up.
Boom, let's talk about that. So let me tell you why people are violent, okay? This is why, okay?
As if you know.
I do know.
What do you know?
I mean,
you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing about violence.
But I'm saying, why? How come I don't know anything about violence?
What do you think you know?
Are you judging me because of what?
I am judging you, so judging. I'm judging. I am judging her.
Because I'm not from Kansas City, Missouri?
No, because you're from Arkansas.
Country
town.
Nothing go down in Arkansas.
Nothing goes down in Arkansas. It didn't happen in Arkansas. It happened in Texas.
Bunch of baby making going on. That's about it.
Texas is where I experienced the most violence growing up. Like, I literally used to walk past gang members to get to the candy house.
Well, yeah, but they wasn't real gang members.
Yes, they were. Yes, they were.
They let you pass and go to the candy house without harassing you?
Oh, they were harassing me.
And he said he judging you too.
You're judging me?
Yeah, we all judging you.
Oh, yeah. So I grew up in Oak Cliff. So, well, first, when I first came here,
Oak Cliff kind of rough.
I came from Arkansas to Carrollton.
So she grew up in that area, like.
So, yes, Carrollton is mainly Caucasian. I was the only black girl in the whole 5th grade.
Ooh.
No, seriously.
Terrifying.
No, it was terrifying. So let me tell you. It was. So, I mean, but it made me love myself. You know what I mean? Like, I genuinely love the person that I am. And I was never ashamed of who I am, my skin color, the way I spoke. Well, until the lady, listen, until the teacher told me that finna wasn't a word. I looked at her like she stole everything in my, everything in my purse. I was like, wait, finna is not a word.
Finna is a word. Don't let her tell you finna's not a word.
So listen, I pass by the gas station. I look up and I see FINA. I said, this bitch is a lie.
She lied.
It was Fina gas station.
Yeah,
anyway.
I know what it was. I'm just saying, hey, it's your story. You tell it how you want it. She lied, she lied. You know what I'm saying? Fina is a word.
But you know what? Coming from Arkansas, then going straight into Carrollton, being the only black girl in the 5th grade, I had 2 uncles that really, really looked out for me because they were like, they worked for the city or whatever.
Right.
So it was my Uncle Terry and my Uncle Vernon. So they would always walk around doing their thing or whatever and make sure I was good. They looked out for me for real. And it was not easy. It was hard. But I did appreciate that one teacher that corrected me every time I said something country. Or
you still say stuff country. But no. I love it. It's so cute.
No, I don't. Do I have an accent?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
My son
she
said
country.
I don't.
She country.
My son said I don't.
You know, he gonna lie to you because he loves you.
So
that's a good son.
So the teachers, right? So the teachers were basically telling me, slow down, you know, because I used to speak really fast. Anthony, he said, yeah, I'm still country. No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I've been in Texas.
I mean, but all y'all kind of country down here. Y'all be like, say, man, say, fool.
I don't talk
That's
like
how
that.
they talk.
I'm saying, I gotta be the most country one, man.
We
I'm
don't.
there the whole time.
Yeah, he talks like that.
I'm there the whole time.
You say
I'm
that?
still country.
Like, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
not
See, to me, that's country. We don't talk like that where I'm from.
Oh, well, I mean, I grew up, when I was little, I was there. I left Arkansas in the kindergarten, and then I went back in the 5th grade, and then I didn't go back. Like, I didn't get a lot of schooling there. It was more so here in Texas.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if I have an accent, it's because it's that accent. But in Arkansas, they talk really, really fast.
But how we get
and
on
we
you?
understand each other. How you get on me? Because
Yeah,
I'm talking about me. If y'all want to talk about me,
we talk
let
about
me know.
gentrification in the
My
neighborhood.
cousin is talking about me. He
That's
said,
all right.
cousin, you're still country.
You
This
are
is
still
an
country.
interactive podcast. Texas is
Texas country
too.
as hell, yeah.
Is
But
it?
I love it. I love Texas because, I mean, we don't pay no state taxes. So that's a beautiful thing.
You think it? Oh, yeah, I guess so, because you're out way where you are.
Yeah.
And you don't have an accent. But I tell you what, if you were raised in Arkansas, you would talk really, really fast.
I would hope not.
You would.
I love your voice.
But
I love
the thing
you. I love the way you
is,
speak.
in Arkansas, all of us talk really fast together, and
mama's
we
from
understand
Arkansas.
each other. But if you come and speak to, I mean, it's not that y'all aren't as intelligent as we are.
AJ, you country? AJ country too?
AJA is her name. Oh, she's in California too. Okay, okay.
Oh.
Do y'all have accents?
Yeah, they talk like, everybody out there talk Caucasian.
That's
They talk
not a
real
way
flat.
to speak.
They talk
That's
real
not
flat. That's an accent.
Okay.
They're very proper out there.
Okay, because I don't like when you said that.
Okay, yeah, I apologize. Let me
You
retract.
need to, because I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't, because I might come off like something I'm not, and I'm not a racist at all.
Yeah, you do, because I
Okay.
I
All
spoke proper for a long time,
They speak
and then I
very
left
prim and
there and
proper
went
in
to the hood.
California. They be like, look over there. Look over there. We getting ready to go over here.
Here, that's Texas.
No. Texas like this here.
Oh,
Yeah, Texas.
listen to you
Texas be
talking
this
like
here.
somebody.
We going over there, hey man.
that's
Look here,
related.
man. We going over there, man.
She said that. She said they don't speak proper.
Yeah, they do. Y'all are very
Larry said
proper
y'all
out
speak
there.
proper. He said no, we don't. Well, actually, cousin.
Don't you start now, won't be now. I'm telling you right now, do not, for the life of me, start no mess tonight, because I know you will.
Maybe they just speak more proper than us Texans.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Do y'all agree with that?
In California, they enunciate their words. In
Okay.
Texas, they really don't. They chop their words.
We drag our sounds. We drag them. No? You don't think so? Shut up. I can't stand him. Larry's from Arkansas too. Just so y'all know, because he can claim Kansas City all day. But where were you
I grew
born?
up in Kansas City. It don't matter where I was born.
I was born in Arkansas and I grew up in Texas. So that means that I'm from Texas.
You moved here at 5. I was living in Kansas City from when I was a little bitty boy. I wasn't even walking.
Oh yeah, we speak lazy, but I mean we can correct it. You know, we all can correct it, but when we're comfortable, yeah.
It's kind of sad that you can tell where somebody. You can almost tell where somebody's demographic location is by the way they speak. You can be like, oh, he from the West Coast, or they from the East Coast, or they live down south, or they northern. Like in Minnesota, they say "hey" a lot.
Yeah.
So you know, you can. What's wrong? Are you crying? Did we hurt your feelings?
I mean, I'm my feelings hurt a little bit, but it's all right.
You over here snipping, and you sitting out close and you snipping.
I'm
I don't know if I need to be moving around or what's going on, man.
It's cool. It's alright.
Okay.
I love you too, cousin, but you know, everybody before you was they were all in Arkansas. I'm pretty sure their feelings are hurt.
No, I love Arkansas. I just don't like the mosquitoes out there.
Man.
And Texas got some killer mosquitoes too, man.
Not like Arkansas.
But yeah, man, listen.
I love you too, good.
We are weird, but you know, to touch on people crossing boundaries, right?
We gonna go back to that.
We're gonna go back to that.
Double
again.
Dutch. Okay,
Yeah, I'm going.
It's fine. I'm with you. I'm right here.
Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, hell, there was a situation not too long ago where somebody crossed the boundary at work, right? Guy got in my mix while I was talking.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, got in my mix while I was talking.
Uh-huh.
Wasn't even addressing him. First of all.
But he was an adult?
He was an adult.
Was he older than you?
I don't know. I'm pretty old. It's hard to be older than me, but
no, let's talk about it.
Yeah, so he felt the need to say something to me out of line, and I just checked him right there.
You're
like,
that guy.
It was like, yo, no, I tried to be nice about it. I told the dude the first time, hey man, I gave him a warning. I said, hey man, I ain't talking to you.
Okay.
I'm talking to them. And he kept talking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then, quit touching me.
Because you going to knock my phone down.
I ain't gonna knock your phone down.
Anyway, finish your story.
So anyway, dude keep talking to me, right? He's like, so what? He was just talking real crazy, right?
What was he saying?
I don't even remember, but I know it caused me to go off on him to where everybody had to come out, and then I was all of a sudden an angry black man. So now I had to go off on the supervisor because I'm like, how you gonna come and address me and not say nothing to him? Come to find out they were friends. I just told the supervisor, man, so I'm an angry black man now, huh? First of all, that was a long time ago when I did call myself a black man, but I'm just a man now. Let me be real clear about that. I'm not black, I'm not white, I'm just a man.
Am I still here?
You're not.
I'm trying to blink. I'm trying to do the slow blink. Am I still here?
But yeah, we just, you know, first of all, we got to be who we are. You know what I'm saying? We got to be ready to step up and teach our younger generation what the boundaries of respect are.
Okay. So the man who jumped in your business.
His mama didn't teach him right either, apparently.
But were you having a conversation with somebody else? He said he did summers in Arkansas. How many summers did you do in Arkansas? And who did you do the summers with? Was it with Grandma?
Hey, Grandma.
What is it? I want to know. Anyway, keep talking.
No, but like,
tell me,
the dude he just didn't get it. Like, man, you got to understand your boundaries, sir.
So were you having a conversation with somebody else?
I was having a conversation with somebody else.
And was your conversation inappropriate in any way for work?
It was not.
So why did he feel the need to jump into your conversation?
Because he's a nosy son of a gun, I guess. He just wanted to get involved.
It had to be something you were talking about.
I work for a union shop, and this guy wanted to talk about senior guys versus younger guys. And I'm like, bruh, you know, I've been driving a truck 26 years. Yeah. I don't give a damn how long you think you've been driving. He only been driving a truck about 4 or 6 years, maybe. Mm-hmm. And he tried to tell me about driving. I'm like, man, mind your business, man.
Oh, he was trying to educate you. Was he educating you on something new?
Not at all. He wasn't even educating. He was just getting in the mix. Look, nevertheless, the man crossed the line, and he got checked for it. Period.
Oh,
That's it.
He chased the chickens and walked the train tracks too. Oh, okay.
Man, you lived a country boy life for a little bit, huh?
Now, I didn't chase chickens. Uncle Willie, I think he had some chickens out there.
Now, I'm glad you didn't get married to one of your cousins, though.
That's dumb.
they always marry first cousins in Arkansas, usually.
Did your family? Because you're from Arkansas.
Hey, now we ain't going to bring that situation up, but there is a situation there.
Focus. And cousin.
You trying to be funny.
Cousin, it's very nice that we do share Yale High School. He was across the street. Yes, it's the only high school in that town. There's only one elementary school, one middle school.
Wait a minute, you got a filter on?
And one high school.
My skin glowing a little bit like
That's
a woman.
It. That's all we got.
Do it look like she got a filter on me?
No, look, it's the same face.
Okay, because we don't do filters.
No.
But anyway.
I actually dyed my hair. It's not a filter.
How much time we got here?
Anyway, that's cool to know, cousin, that you were down there with Grandma. I used to have, she taught me how to garden. So.
What else did she teach you?
Everything.
Everything like what?
My grandma was the shiznit.
She didn't want to teach you how to cook?
She taught me. Let me tell you, she did get me spoiled with the thick bologna. You know what I'm talking about? She used to cut it into a star.
Harrisburg, Illinois. They got a Harrisburg, Illinois.
Her dad told her to show him the boy I was talking to, cause my dad be my. Cause it may be my cousin. Oh yeah. When they like, well, who you talking to? Let me see them. Let me see. Where they from? Who's their mom? Who's their dad? That's some real stuff because that's a lot of us. You hear me?
That's why I never dated anybody in Arkansas. Right there, for that reason, right there.
But isn't it weird that he was born in Arkansas? I was born in Arkansas too, but he claims Kansas City.
Hell, I had to take you to my granddaddy to make sure you wasn't my cousin.
Yeah, your granddaddy looked over there. He gave you the head nod.
My granddaddy was so cool. My granddaddy was the coolest.
He was cool.
Yeah. But anyway, hey, everybody, check it out. We're going to renew our vows in next year.
And keep telling everybody we're going to renew our vows.
We're renewing our wedding vows next year in June.
You gonna sing?
June 21st? No, I'm not gonna sing. I thought about it, but I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. You know, I already got her. I ain't gotta sing to her. Nothing like that. But I am. Thank you. I am gonna do something real special for you. You know.
What you gonna do?
I tell you, it won't be a surprise, man. You kind of nosy. You just one of them women that just want to know right off the bat.
I do like surprises, but you know. Yeah, I like surprises. So I'll be patient. Be patient,
please.
I'll try.
Be very patient.
I know you're gonna tell me anyway, cause let me tell y'all something about Aries. They can't hold water. Buy a 10
Just because ring. She said that, I'm a hold water.
Well, here's my old ring right here.
You just want to show everybody your ring?
This is my cousin. I can talk to him. Here's my new ring. Wait. Let's talk about it. Here's my
All right,
ring.
We better end this show right now.
Here's the new ring, cousin. Because we just celebrated our anniversary.
I got a better job.
So I'm gonna forever wear this one, okay? I'm wearing it.
Do what you can when you can. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it. You know?
I hope so.
I do. So
I appreciate you, babe, for being you.
Yeah, I just want to show my cousin. Get her a buy a 10-carat ring.
Right.
Yeah.
But no, man. Seriously, y'all. Remember, man. It takes a village to raise these kids. You know.
Yeah.
And we have to form our own villages. We have to stop okaying our children to talk crazy to their elders. We have to instill in our children the right things versus the wrong things. You know, teach them how to stay alive. What's the point in them going to high school to graduate to die the same night they graduate if we don't teach them? You know, that's happened here a couple of times, and it's the same old sad story over and over again. It's
sometimes parents do the best that they can, and they raise the kids. But then when they become an adult or a teenager, they just don't do right. I feel like it's not always the parents, you know?
It's not.
Because you can be a good parent, and then your kid just decides one day, I don't want to be good. And then you have those kids that get everything that they ever wanted in life, right? And then as an adult,
they grow up and shoot at presidents.
They grow up and do some outlandish shit. Okay?
Even though it's not always the parents, the truth of the matter is sometimes the parents just oversight. They don't look and pay attention. Like if your child is always in the room with the door closed,
yeah,
that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's going on in your house.
But that's what teenagers do too.
It does not matter.
But you're right. As parents, you do have to kind of be like, hey, you got to be all in their face nowadays. You just need to stay in your kids' face. Like, you need to know what they're doing all the time. You brushing your teeth? What you doing?
You got to be vigilant. Yeah. You got to be real vigilant with these kids nowadays.
What type of toothpaste you using? You know? What type of shampoo are you using? You put lotion on? Like, you just need to know everything.
Yeah. Because they keep trying to show us this picture of the kid that shot Donald Trump.
Are we talking about that?
Yeah, we can touch it. Then you go and look at the real picture of him, and you find out, oh no, that wasn't even the picture that they should have showed. They should have showed you what he really looked like, because they showing you what he used to look like versus what he really looked like.
Oh,
right?
when he was a kid.
They keep putting his kid picture up there to try to make it look like, oh, he was such a sweet innocent boy. No, he was a real weirdo.
I mean,
he was real weird. He was actually
he was a young adult.
He was a young adult. He didn't know he was a confused adult, is what he was.
He was a young adult. Okay, that's what he was. And let's not even touch that, because it's all types of things.
I want to touch it.
I want to touch going on in this world right now, and a lot of things are being set up.
I want to touch it.
You know, we're going into grocery stores. We're eating seedless grapes, seedless everything.
And who's making that again?
Who's making this fruit?
It's called crazy fruit because it's man-made and it's getting to you anyway. That's a whole nother stuff. But I was just simply saying, guys, we need to come together, and we need to try to know our neighbors like back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Know who they are. Who are our neighbors? What are they into? You know, because if you don't know your neighbors, you don't know their kids, right? And if you know their kids, then you don't have a village.
I think that people, as adults, we get so busy, and we get, sometimes
complacent.
Yeah, you do. And people just go to work, come home, and then they have housework, they have children to raise, and they are in their own world. A lot of people say if something happens across the street, they'll be like, yeah, I never knew anything went down. Probably because you never even spoke to them, because people will just pass and pass and not say anything. You know what I mean? Nowadays, we're trying to push for at least speaking. A hello is good. You know, it's simple. You don't even have to say how are you, because that's asking a question, and sometimes it could be too much.
They got a load of that. That's when they start dumping on you.
Oh my God, I learned how to back out of how are you a long time ago. I'll just be like, hey, that's it.
And keep it moving.
That's all you're gonna get from me, because now, you know, I think it's like after my second child, I learned to stop saying, well, how are you? Because I don't want to know. Don't tell me. I am not your therapist, but I will recommend you a therapist, okay?
Matter of fact, there's going to be a soon-to-be coming phone line for that. You know, if somebody want to dump, there's going to be a line set up for that soon coming, real soon.
Yeah.
It's called Dump Therapy. It's coming. Coming to you soon.
This man here.
Where you can call and dump any problems you want off on somebody, man.
No, I'm not answering the phone. I don't want to hear it.
Let me tell y'all what dump therapy is just a little bit. Dump therapy is like if you had a bad day, or you want to confess to something you did and not be judged, or have a friend or have an argument. That's the number you can call, and y'all, I mean, if you want somebody to cuss you out,
adults, you find a lot of adults needing friends. You know, it's like I said, we don't really know how to approach one another, and that's something that we all need to just kind of learn to do. Just a simple hello, hey, that's it.
simple way.
Hey, now those of us who are not speaking to one another, I don't know why we're doing that. Stop it right now.
Oh my God, it's the worst. Walk in the store and say, hey, how you doing? They just look at you.
Cause you didn't hear me?
Yeah, sometimes you just want to grab them by the back of they ponytail and play, hey man, you hear me talking to you, dog.
And where does that come from? Because there's a generation of people.
It creates a hostile environment.
I'm not going to name any numbers, but there's a generation of people, when you speak to them, they don't speak back. What is that? What do you think? I want to take your purse?
There's a generation of people that don't.
And I'm not speaking about color. I'm speaking about just a number. There's a age group of people, and you could be like, hey, and they'll look at you like you got shit on your face.
Hey, guys, hey, listen, it's been a real fun night.
Yeah.
A real intense and great conversation. We're going to have to close it out now.
We're
going to have to close it out. And we'll be back same place next week. I got to get ready to hit the road and get up out of here. So we'll see y'all next week around the same time. You got something you want to say? And again, thank you for watching the F What You Thought podcast. I appreciate you guys for tuning in.
Wait.
Hey, I wish I could, man. I wish I could, cuz
Now, cousin, listen. It's been a lot going on. You didn't even let me tell the story.
All right, you got 10 minutes. Tell your story.
Okay, so yeah, he was like, he gotta get ready to get on the road or whatever. But so here's the story. I don't know what it is about this new town that I'm in, but I mean, it's taken me a long time to get my business started. You know, like I am moving from one building to another building, and it's just so many different inspections. They want to know what you're doing. They want to tell you how many people you can have in there. Like, it's a lot going on. So I finally got my final inspection done yesterday.
Yay.
Finally got my CO. So now I can open for business. Like I've been so stressed out just waiting on the inspectors to be like, oh, we'll be there, but not giving a time, you know, not giving a date. Everybody's saying 2 weeks. And it's been about a month. Has it been a month? No, I closed in May.
It's been
a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Yummy Yoni will be opening up.
Yeah.
Maybe next week. I'm saying maybe. I'll do a grand opening because, baby, the fire inspectors, just everybody is just stressing me out. And I just need a break after all of that. But yeah, we've been like decorating and just trying to get everything done. It's so nice. I cannot wait to show y'all how nice it is. Like compared to
we'll probably do a show from there eventually.
We should do that. That would be nice.
We'll do a show from the space. We'll set up in the space next week. Yeah,
because we've been working really, really hard. Like, I'm exhausted. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, I've really been working hard because first I was in a building with a whole bunch of suites. I had like three suites.
Yeah.
And now I pretty much have like my own standalone space. And it's been 3 years. So like I really have been praying that I have enough clients so I can move, and I did. Y'all, I love doing what I do, okay? I love helping people, even though on here, you know, I be acting like I don't like people, but I love to help people. I love to see people smile, and I just love what I do.
Yeah, absolutely. And I support her because I love her. So
yeah,
but that's our night, guys. We're gonna get out of here. Thanks for tuning in. We'll hopefully we see you guys next Saturday.
Are you gonna be back?
I'll be back. I'll be back Thursday.
Yeah. Okay. And my daddy is traveling right now. So, Daddy, if you're out there,
care what that means.
Hey, Daddy, you be safe, okay? And I love you.
Thank you, AJ. Take care, guys.
All right. Love y'all so much.
That's What You Thought podcast. It's been a great night. Love y'all. Hey, take care. Tell a friend.